For 20 years, if you wanted a Lamborghini that screamed, only one number mattered: 10. The V10. The soundtrack of a generation, a high, furious wail that sounded less like an engine and more like something alive and slightly unhinged. And then Lamborghini killed it. In its place they put, wait for it, a turbo V8. The exact recipe every purist on earth swears ruins a supercar. Turbos muffle the sound. Turbos add lag. Turbos are what you put in a sensible family sedan, not a raging bull. The internet wrote the obituary before the car even existed. Except Lamborghini did something nobody saw coming. They built a turbo V8 that revs to 10,000 revolutions per minute. If you know engines, you just made a face, because that's not supposed to be possible. So stick around, because I'm going to show you exactly how they pulled it off and why everyone who panicked got this completely backwards. Welcome back to the channel, and if you're new here, thanks for stopping by. Grab a seat, because today, the villain everyone feared turns out to be the hero. This is the Lamborghini Temerario, and it might just be the most misunderstood supercar of the year. Let's set the stage, because the fear here was real. For 2 decades, the baby Lamborghini, the Gallardo, and then the Huracán, was defined by one thing: a naturally aspirated V10. No turbos, no tricks, just 10 cylinders, a redline up in the clouds, and a sound that became the signature of the entire brand. For a lot of people, that engine was Lamborghini. So when Lamborghini announced the Huracán was being replaced, and that the new car, the Temerario, would drop the V10 for a turbocharged V8, it felt like a death in the family. Turbos and Lamborghinis just didn't belong in the same sentence. But here's the thing nobody wanted to admit: the V10 had to go. Emissions regulations were closing in, and a big, naturally aspirated engine like that simply has no future under the new rules. Lamborghini had 2 choices: build a boring, muffled turbo motor and call it a day, or build something nobody had ever built before. They chose the second one, and what they came up with is genuinely a piece of engineering art. Meet the Temerario, the Huracan's successor and Lamborghini's second hybrid after the V12 Revuelto. At its heart is a brand new 4-liter twin-turbo V8. But this is not your normal turbo engine. Lamborghini gave it a flat plane crankshaft, titanium connecting rods, the kind of stuff you find in a race car, all to do one impossible-sounding thing: rev to 10,000 RPM. Let me put that in perspective. Most turbocharged engines run out of breath somewhere around 6,000 or 7,000. Turbos and high revs fight each other. It's one of the hardest problems in engine design. Lamborghini built a turbo V8 that spins to 10,000. It is the highest revving production engine of its kind in the world. That's not a tweak, that's a flex. The V8 on its own makes around 800 horsepower. Then, Lamborghini bolts on 3 electric motors. Add it all up, and the Temerario produces 907 horsepower. 0 to 62 miles an hour, 2.7 seconds. Top speed, over 211 miles an hour. And in pure electric mode, it'll even creep through town in silence. A Lamborghini on tiptoes. Now, I'm not going to pretend the purists are completely wrong. Let's be honest about the trade-offs. A turbo V8, even one revving to 10,000, does not sound exactly like that old, naturally aspirated V10. It's a different voice, sharper, more metallic, more high-tech. If your favorite thing in the world was that specific V10 howl, no spec sheet is going to fully replace it. And the car is heavier and more complex than the Huracán was, because hybrid hardware always is. That's real, I won't sugarcoat it. But here's where the story turns. Because the question was never, is it different? Of course it's different. The question is, did Lamborghini use this moment to build something worse or something more? And the answer is clearly more. Think about what they actually did. Faced with the end of the engine that made them famous, Lamborghini didn't phone it in. They didn't slap a lazy turbo motor in and cash the check. They poured Formula One grade engineering into a road car engine just to chase a number, 10,000 RPM, that they didn't have to chase. Nobody was forcing them to make a turbo engine rev like a superbike. They did it because that obsession is who they are. That's the part everyone screaming about turbos is missing. The soul of a car like this was never just the cylinder count or the absence of a turbo. It was the madness, the willingness to do something difficult and expensive and slightly insane purely because it's spectacular. A 10,000 RPM twin-turbo hybrid V8 is exactly that kind of madness. It's not a surrender to regulations. It's Lamborghini flipping regulations the bird and building something more extreme than the thing it replaced. And there's a bigger picture here, too. The whole industry keeps telling us that the rules, the batteries, the future, all of it means the end of the wild, characterful engine. The Temerario is proof of the opposite. Hand a great engineering team a hard limit, and sometimes they don't give you less. They give you the most exciting thing they've ever made. So yeah, the V10 is gone, and I'll always have a soft spot for that sound. But anyone who thinks the Temerario is the death of Lamborghini's soul just hasn't heard this thing climb to 10,000 yet. This isn't the end of the great Lamborghini engine. It might be the boldest one they've ever built. And that's the story. The bull didn't get tamed. It got smarter, faster, and somehow even more unhinged. So the next time someone tells you turbos and hybrids killed the supercar, just point them at this thing and walk away. Lamborghini made their argument for them. If you'd rather understand why a car matters than just watch it do donuts, you're in the right place. Subscribe, and I'll catch you when the next one drops.